Winter in Yosemite National Park transforms the landscape into a breathtaking wonderland of snow-dusted granite cliffs, gushing waterfalls, and tranquil meadows. With fewer crowds, crisp mountain air, and stunning views of the iconic landmarks such as the El Capitan and Half Dome, winter offers a serene and intimate experience. Today I want to take you on a few of the hikes that maintain open throughout the winter, some of the overlooks, and share a few important tips for your next visit to Yosemite in the wintertime.
Tunnel View is perhaps one of the most iconic overlooks in the entire park. You can look straight into the Tunnel Valley, and every morning at sunrise people line up to take beautiful photos. Today I'll be taking you inside Yosemite Valley, taking you some of my favorite hikes, overlooks, and telling you what are the best activities you can do here during the winter time. Wintertime in Yosemite is such a special and beautiful time to visit. The mountains are snow-capped with snow. The park is much quieter as there are less tourists. And while the main roads such as the Tioga and Glacier roads are closed and not maintained during the winter, there is still plenty of activities for you guys to enjoy. Currently, I am taking you to see one of my favorite waterfalls in Yosemite called the Vernal Falls. And as you guys just saw, the main road is closed due to a rockfall, but there's an alternative route called the stock route on the right side of the river. There it is, guys, Vernal Falls, one of the most popular hikes here and one of my favorite waterfalls in Yosemite. When you get to the wooden bridge, this is a perfect spot to take in the photos and enjoy the views. And as you cross the river and follow the mist trails up to the waterfalls, if you come here in the springtime, be mindful that the water is so powerful that the water creates mist, making the trail extremely slippery. Let's go try to see how far up to the waterfall we can get. Unfortunately, as I predicted, the mist trail, which only would have taken a quarter of a mile to reach the base of the falls, was closed. So I just linked up with the John Muir Trail, which goes on top of Mist Trail, and we're gonna try to make it to Clark Point, from which we will be able to look down onto Vernal Falls. The higher we go up this trail, the better it gets. We just got a first look of Yosemite Falls in the Yosemite Valley. You could see the upper and the lower falls down there. It's so beautiful, and we're coming up close on Clark Point, from which we'll be able to see Vernal Falls. We just got to Clark Point, and wow, this place is unbelievable. Look at it. Here we just see the Half Dome, which I had the opportunity to climb back in 2018 when I won the permits. Just next to it is the Liberty Cap, and off in the distance is Nevada Falls. Now, unfortunately, from this point on, it's another 1.5 miles to reach Nevada Falls, but the trail is closed during the winter time. You can most certainly do this trail hike in the summertime, but we're gonna be heading down to Vernal Falls now, which is just behind us down here. Here it is in all its glory, the Vernal Falls. For this time of the year, the fall flow is pretty strong. This is just a quarter of a mile past Clark Point. It is a very unique and I believe one of the most beautiful overlooks of Vernal Falls. And from here, you can also see Nevada Falls just straight ahead. Now the first spot I want to take you guys while in Yosemite Valley is the Yosemite Falls, which is the tallest waterfall in the lower 48 states. We're just going to the lower Yosemite overlook. If you guys want to see my whole hike to the top of Yosemite Falls, you can check out my video on the Yosemite playlist. Yosemite has so many beautiful trails here in Yosemite Valley that takes you to many overlooks, over bridges, through the meadows. There's just so many to explore, and I want to show you guys at least a little bit of them which you can find, and show you some of these incredible overlooks of the entire valley. Take in the views, but also admire how glaciers have formed this beautiful place and created these famous rock formations like the El Cap, the Half Dome, and of course we have the famous Bridalveil Falls, which it seems like there's a Bridalveil Falls in every state that I visit. This here is called the Yosemite Valley viewpoint. I'm feeling the mist dropping onto my face, which means I'm bringing you guys to yet another waterfall. This time here we are at the Bridalveil Falls. At 620 feet, it is one of the tallest waterfalls here in Yosemite. This trail that I'm currently on is called the Old Oak Road. It was closed many years ago due to the frequent rockfalls that damaged the road. But as you can see, we are walking right past Bridalveil Falls. It was recommended to me by a friend who frequently visits Yosemite. He said you get very beautiful views of the Yosemite Valley and look straight into Bridalveil Falls. We're gonna see. As soon as you get away from those trees, you are treated with this incredible views. Do you guys recall El Cap, Half Dome, and right on the other side we have the beautiful Bridalveil Falls, which we visited. And if you look behind me, past that, just up the road, is the Tunnel View, which is a very popular destination for sunrisers and sunsetters, but unfortunately often gets crowded. So this place is really a great spot to not only take in the scenery, but just enjoy the grandness of Yosemite. And from here, I'm leaving you with this view because we're at the end of the road, and I hope you guys enjoyed the many hikes I want to share with you. Wintertime here in Yosemite is a spectacular time, so I hope you do come. And in the meantime, check out my Yosemite playlist, and I'll see you for my next adventure. Bye bye.